It is time for yet another discount Mercy storyline thing. That was in the script. I read that exactly how the script told me to, so just blame the script for that. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with that. Oh, I can get myself some new pants. Much needed, apparently. Cool. Miyun, what you got? How is my favorite fresh-faced adventurer? Oh, do not scowl so. I speak out of habit. You've come a long way since first you walked through my door, and I'll not deny it. As a matter of fact, I think it's about time you made yourself useful at Bentbranch Meadows in the Central Shroud, which is where I've been most of the time. Not Bentbranch, but the Shroud. Unlike the recruits you see at the Bannock, the men and women out at Bentbranch are fully occupied with their own work. As such, I imagine there are more than a few who would welcome the assistance of a rapidly maturing adventurer like yourself. Bentbranch is also home to a very usefully situated aetheryte. It is, in other words, the perfect place for you to begin the next stage of your journey as an adventurer. And what better time than the present? Leave the city via the Blue Badger Gate and continue to the southwest until you come to a bridge. Cross it, and when you spy an aetheryte in the distance, you may congratulate yourself on having successfully found Bentbranch Meadows. If you so fancy, you may also make use of the Chocobo Porter Service, doubtless the safest way to get to your destination. Chocobo keeps Singer, Cingur, Singer, should not hesitate to lend his birds to a capable adventurer like you. Oh, and be sure to introduce yourself to Keitha, the head Chocobo Wrangler, when you arrive. Okay. I'd save Leves, although I do want to do the one that gets me. Yeah, I need to take this down to Bentbranch. So this is just a side thing to activate Leves for the future. That's Leevs, I believe. Leves. So not like plant leaves or tree leaves. I don't think I do any of these smith things until like 15, and then I can get a whole bunch of gear for it, which I will do. It's 3 levels from now, so stay in touch, or I don't know, stay in tune, stay tuned? Tune and say, Bossing say. There is no Valkyr in Bossing say. Oh, this reminds me, while I'm running, I apparently mistitled one of them. I made it a Final Fantasy XI title instead of Final Fantasy XIV. Just dropped the V in my haste. And somebody commented on it that they were sad. Like, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to do that to you. I played that game for a long time, though. Final Fantasy XI, love that. I still love that game. It's just the end game slog. You need. Well, they kind of changed things around. You don't need a ton of people for everything anymore. They kind of did like this balancing thing where if it needed 25 in the past, you can do it with like 12 now. It's just gonna balance. It's gonna scale itself down. It's still gonna be hard for those 12 people, but it's supposed to be scaled down. You'll still want to make sure that you have like 2 healers and 2 tanks and the rest DPS, maybe a bard or 2. A bard and a geo? What are they called? Not geographers, but what are they called? Anywho. But yeah, I mislabeled a video, so I should fix that. Hey Keitha. Fade to black. Turn my world to black. Okay. You must be the adventurer Miyun sent word about. I'm Keitha, head wrangler around these parts. I've heard many and more things about you. Good things, lest you worry. When the elder Seatsier bade us welcome venturers, 'tis fair to say we had our doubts, till hard-working folk like yourself set about proving us wrong. That is, consider me a convert. Any road, you've a mind to help out at the ranch, have you? Good. We could always do with a hand or two to keep the place running smoothly. As a matter of fact, I have a task right here that wants doing. Let me know when you're ready to get busy. Oh, get busy, huh? What's up, Keith? How you doing? Oh, and you come highly recommended, so don't go letting no one down, eh? On to Bentbranch is now completed, but it was so short. videos. Put my pants on. Muy importante to wear your pantalones. Keitha. 7 hells. Some bastard Kikrin has gone and broken one of me Chocobo eggs. The filthy little thief was busy looting the barn when the guards startled it, prompting the damn thing to drop the egg it was clutching and run. Some of the lads gave chase, bless 'em, but when 3 more of the vermin appeared, me lot had no choice but to turn back. Something has to be done about those Kikrin. Would you mind? Kikrin is spelled Q-I-Q-I-R-N. Kikrin. Kikirin? Kikirin? They're from Final Fantasy XI, also, and probably some previous games. I think they were in 9? A bit? Anyway. Would you mind heading over to the matron's Leves and having a word with a soldier named Rosalind for me? The ratman nest in her neck of the woods. See, she'll know what to do. Still don't have a Chocobo, so running. Hopping through the stables, drumming on the street light, strumming on my banjo. One little voice is calling me. Wait, where are you? Yeah, you're up here, okay. That was modified from Doug. Here's Rosalind. You're here on Keitha's behalf, I see. Broke one of her eggs, you say. And there were 4 of the creatures? The Kikrin are a nuisance at the best of times, but we must now add trespass and Chocobo murder to the list of transgressions. They have forced our hand. Our retribution must needs be swift and decisive. And who better than to deliver it, adventurer? Find the layer to the west of here and make an example of exactly 4 Kikrin scramblers. We can send no clearer message. Head west, Fievel. You dirty rats, you killed a Chocobo egg. Well, so I guess Chocobo. Well, think about it. Are they called scramblers because they scrambled an egg? I never really put 2 and 2 together until now. That might not be the reason. But SE, aka Square Enix, the developers of this game, have been known to try to title things in a funny way in order to just elicit giggles, I suppose. That's 4. Okay. Well, shoot, I think I wasted a sprint. I'll make good use of most of it. That's done? Good. You have shown them the folly of inciting the wrath of those who consort with adventurers. Perhaps now the Kikrin will think twice before giving in to their larcenous proclivities. I know that word, okay? Jesus, back off. I'll take a new body piece. And the level up. Heck yeah. Now, so Rosalind is a female lancer. White, longish hair. You know, the green garb of the Wood Whalers. And Oshajab, next to her, O-S-H-A-J-A-A-B, Oshayab, is a Mikote. Same white hair, same green thing, spear, all the fun stuff. She has a quest called Don't Look Down, which I'll also complete because these have been short as heck. Hello there, adventurer. You seem light on your feet. Fancy a quick skip along the route of the heavens pillar here? I need someone to pick off a blue trumpet or 2. I know what you're thinking. It's not more than a mushroom, so why the commotion? I'll tell you why. You allow that fungal menace to multiply, and within a moon they'll be covering the whole damn route and rotting the wood clear through. Just watch your step while you're up there, though. The dynamites on the ground won't waste any time adding insult to falling injuries. Once you're done, head up to the top end of the route and report to Theodore. He'll be glad to hear someone's taking care of his more dreaded chores. One of his more dreaded chores. Oh, this is a slippery part. Slippery. Too close. Not there we go. Where is the last one? Aha. It was hiding. It was being tricksy. No. Oh gosh. Whew, almost fell. I am currently running up a basically gigantic, thick, wide tree root. And then at the top of the tree root, there's like some wooden stairs. Basically, some stairs have been built at the top to accommodate people getting up to like the very, very top because it's a rocky cliff face. Here's Theodore at the top. Oh, you've cleared the root of the blue trumpets? Wonderful. To be quite honest, I have this teeny tiny problem with heights. No, this is not my ideal posting, but we all do what we must. Keeping the route passable is an important job, you see. It's one of the few ways folk can traverse the central shroud since the calamity all but split the area in twain. It is not, perhaps, the easiest pathway to walk, but there are those who believe the will of the matron herself caused this tendril of a heaven's pillar to remain thus suspended, that it might serve the forest people. I'm rather fond of the notion myself. So I guess this is just but a tendril of a gigantic tree called the Heaven's Pillar. Okay, last quest from Theodore. I'm only at 11 minutes on this video, so we should be able to do one more at least. It is regrettably my duty to stand watch over the road from here to Bentbranch Meadows. The ranch has become a veritable institution of Gridania, so any threats to its continued operation are taken quite seriously by the wood whalers. Which reminds me, mayhap it was my imagination, but I believe I caught a glimpse of some shadowy fellow not too long ago. Would you mind passing word to Rosalind down below? I would go myself, but, well, it's hard enough marshalling the courage to walk the route for my shift. Heights be tough, bro. I don't think I have that issue. I also do not climb anything tall, so I don't put myself in situations in which I could fall from a height. But just looking down from a height, never been an issue for me. Not Eiffel Tower, the one in New York. Wow, I'll think of it. A shadowy fellow. Now that you mention it, I may have seen something, says Rosalind. I dismissed it as a trick of the light before, but I thought I saw a shadow in the forest to the north. Still, I suspect it is nothing more than a kicker and thief on the run. If you must state your curiosity, by all means investigate. Should you actually find something of note, I would very much like to see it. Okay. No. Empire State Building. God damn. That's what it's called. That's what it is called. When you go up, there's like a video that plays, and there's some King Kong stuff. Kind of fun. It's expensive though. It was like $8 per person. I'm killing some dire mites. They basically look like thick scorpions. In Final Fantasy XI, dire mites were thick spiders. So yeah, these really don't resemble spiders much at all, I would say. I found a worn leather bag. Working my way back to Rosalind with a bag that's worn and leather. Back to you, do you. Have you found something? Hand over the bag. Remnants of a campfire in a forgotten bag. This could belong to an adventurer or a traveler. And inside we have a Chocobo grooming brush and rosling oil. But wait, why would a traveler make camp here when it would be far safer to beg the hospitality of Bentbranch Meadows? Bugger me, I think this belongs to that stranger said to be meddling with the Chocobos. Thank you, adventurer. We've been lax in our duties, but no longer. I swear we'll go find this shadow. All in a day's work, Roseline. Make sure to equip all my new stuff. And what do you want me to do? Yeah, I'll warn some. Oh, yeah, whatever. Threat level elevated. We cannot allow other sentries to dismiss similar sightings. They must know what we have learned. To that end, I've prepared this letter containing everything we know about a mysterious stranger. I need you to show it to my comrades throughout the shroud. Once each sentry has committed the details to memory, have them write their name at the bottom for confirmation. Start with Elmar at the Bannock, then find Bernard at the eastern gates of Bentbranch Meadows. They ought to relay the information to the others. Finally, make sure Eylgar, Eylgar, sees the letter. He stands watch within the stables. So if the stranger's aim is to harm the Chocobos, Eylgar may have to personally put an end to it. Alright. I can pop a sprint for this one, I believe. I'm never gonna kick the habit. But there's gonna come a time when I'm not gonna sprint as much because I'll have a Chocobo. The Chocobo. Elmar. Basically just a human, dark hair, wood whaler, spear, green armor. You don't look like you're here for training. Hand him over the letter. A shadowy figure. Understood. I'll pass word to the recruits as well as the sentries. Let me just make my mark. There, that should do. If you follow the road south, you'll find Bernard by the bridge to Bentbranch. Godspeed, adventurer. Well, I won't be running with Godspeed because I already used that. Oh, I have it back. Is it? Nah. Yeah. Yatta. I don't think there we go. Boop, 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 boop. Shorty cut. While I'm here, might as well turn in this leave meet thing. Greetings, adventurer. My name is Tierney, and I'm in charge of assigning local leave quests here at Bentbranch Meadows. Gontrunt convinced you to seek me out, did he? Then I shall assume you have a basic understanding of what accepting a guild leave might entail. But first things first, I must be certain that your skills are a match for your enthusiasm. The Adventurers Guild would not approve of me sending a fledgling hero to her death or dishonor for want of the requisite capabilities. Take a moment to peruse the task outlined in this guild leave. Do you believe yourself up to the challenge? Yeah. And even like level 12, bro. But you're not gonna let me do that. Okay. I'm glad to hear it. Pray be aware, however, that anoles are wont to flee if their flee to their broodmates when they sense they are overmatched. You would be wise to prevent such a reunion, lest the battle be drawn out past your limits of endurance. Just doing this one in order to make sure I have them active for it really doesn't matter. I don't even need to do this, but I like to get things off of my my thing. What do you want, adventurer? Bernard says. Less dark-haired, but still brown-haired, wood whaler, spear, green armor. He is standing at like this flimsy gate, along with another sentry. Rosalind is right to be cautious, for this stranger to venture so close, yet go to such great lengths to remain undetected, is highly suspicious. They clearly have designs on Bentbranch. We appreciate the help. I should write my name here, yes? And here, take it. You'll find Eylgar in the stables, past the Aetherite, which I should get on the way. So Bentbranch is once again another outpost that has a giant stump. But this giant stump is kind of just in the center, it isn't, like, the outside bark of the stump isn't the entirety of the defenses. But in the middle of the stump, they put an Aetherite. And now that I've learned an Aetherite outside of the city, I've learned teleport. So I can teleport back to the city or to here if I want to from basically anywhere in the entire world. It just costs skill to do so. Pardon the sniffles. Just allergy crap. Eylgar. Mind the birds, adventurer. They get nervous around strangers. What's this? A shadowy stranger near the matron's lead? You've already shown this to Bernard and Elmar. I see. Good. Then all that's left is to inform the staff here. Not everyone here is a wood whaler, true, but even our stable boys wouldn't hesitate to take up arms to defend these chocobos. Sweet. I'm gonna go do this leave, then call this video good because it's 20 minutes long. So leaves, you have to get to the designated area, which are green circles generally from what I remember. Pop open your journal and then find the correct leave and click initiate. And then you get to pick the level. So I'm going to pick level 14 because I am level 4, or like 10 plus 4. And these ain't hard. And then you kind of follow these silver markers. The silver markers will kind of show you what you should be taking on. Sorry, the silver markers actually only show the monsters or things, I think mostly just monsters that have spawned because you've activated the leave. They may not all be actually things that you need to kill for it. Some can be not decoys per se, but and then once you're done, you can choose to teleport back to the area, the exact location where you picked up the leave to complete it. Ah, your first foray into the world of Leave quests appears to have been a success, and here's the reward for your efforts. Based on difficulty, speed of completion, I get experience points, gold, more experience points, and more gil for the bonus. Now that this little trial is behind us, I have no further qualms about assigning you tasks around Bentbranch Meadows. There are Leave quests aplenty for a hard-working adventurer such as yourself, and a deal of fame and fortune to be won in their doing. And now I've completed the Leves of Bentbranch quest. I am earning rested experience right now because I'm close to an aetherite. So I'm gonna call it good for this video. And another one will be coming probably pretty soon. I'm probably gonna make another one soon here. But laters.